I'm going to talk about today one of the name of Allah, which is Ar-Razzaq. Ar-Razzaq means the sustainer, the provider, the person, the Almighty God. He takes care of us. He gives us rizq. Rizq means sustenance, and the giver of rizq is called Razzaq, the sustainer. Ar-Razzaq is the sustainer, the one who gives sustenance to every humans, and not only humans, he takes care of animals and everything that has life. But particularly for human, us, he's Ar-Razzaq, the provider, the sustainer. He gives us rizq, sustenance, because before we were born, 50,000 years before we were born, he already planned and wrote in our qadr how much sustenance we're going to get and how long we're going to live. Now, a person will continue receiving his rizq as long as it's written for him on his qadr, destiny. He will not die until his or her last morsel. That person, he or she will live, because it's already predestined. And Ar-Razzaq is someone, God. Because of this name, he'll continue to give so, because that's his attribute. And not a person will be denied his rizq because of Ar-Razzaq. And Ar-Razzaq, the sustainer, Almighty God, will give differently to different people. Some people will get a lot of sustenance, some people will get less, because everybody will not get their sustenance the same way. And it's for reasons. And the reasons are, a lot of people will be very, very rich. A lot of people will be middle class. A lot of people will be poor. And a lot of people will be very poor. So because of the different level, everybody will get in different ways their sustenance. It will never be the same way for every class and every types of people. And Ar-Razzaq, the sustainer, will not let you down when it comes to livelihood. And he cannot stay home and say, Ya Razzaq, give me rizq. If you don't do anything about it and you ask the Razzaq to give you rizq, it doesn't work that way. You have to work. Whatever you know, whatever is your capability, that way you have to work. And you have to earn your livelihood. And the result is on Allah. You gotta try for your rizq. And whatever is written for you, that will happen. You can try and work 24 hours to be so rich. And whatever is in your destiny, whatever is written for you, that's what you're gonna get. A lot of people, they kill themselves for sustenance. They say, oh, I need a lot of money. You could work 20 hours. A person will work 8 hours and he'll make more money than you. Like I told you, everybody's sustenance is already written. Ar-Razzaq, the sustainer, gives us all sustenance, and he provides for us, and his attributes are completely different than other attribute, because A lot of attributes are for a lot of different reasons, but Razzaq is for sustenance, a person, Almighty God, who provides you sustenance.